Hi, let me ask you first. What makes someone want to learn English? Is it because they love the language, because of grades, a dream job, or just pressure from school? In this video, I'm going to walk you through 10 academic journal articles that explore that exact question: what truly motivates learners to study English and how that motivation can build, supported, or even lost. These studies come from around the world, from Serbia to Indonesia, China to Pakistan, and each offers a different piece of the puzzle. Some look at who the learner is, their age, gender, or language proficiency. Others examine the learning environment, online versus classroom, teacher feedback, group work, or even emotions like anxiety. In each article, I'll highlight 4 quick things. First, what's the main insight or benefit? Second, a strength of the study. Third, a clear limitation. And the last is how it connects with the others. Whether you are a language learner, teacher, or just someone interested in education, this review will help you see motivation not just as a theory, but as a real force that shapes how students succeed. So let's dive in for the first article. The title is Intrinsic and Extrinsic Motivation for Learning English as a Foreign Language. So this study compares motivation types between high school and university students. Finds that older students are more intrinsically motivated, while younger ones rely more on grades and pressure. The strength is its use of self-determination theory, giving a solid theoretical base. And however, it only focuses on Serbia and lacks classroom application. It connects with Article 2 on motivation types and Article 8 where motivation is linked to language level. Next, for the second article, the title is A Study on Students' Motivation in Learning English at Stikas Kudus. So as we know, this article shows the students are highly motivated, but mostly by extrinsic goals like exams and jobs. It uses Gordon's AMTB scale, which adds validity to the findings, but it's limited to one college and doesn't explore how to boost intrinsic motivation. It supports article first, the conclusion, and links to article 5 where extrinsic motivation also dominates online learning. And then the next is foreign language anxiety and English learning motivation. So this study finds that higher anxiety leads to lower motivation, especially when students fear failure or embarrassment. The analysis is strong and highlights the emotional side of learning, but it doesn't give strategies to reducing the anxiety in class. It connects to Article 5 on emotional impact in online settings and Article 9 where teacher support is key to student confidence. And next, the title is Cooperative Learning as a Pathway to Strengthening Motivation. So this study shows that cooperative learning can improve motivation, especially when group roles and responsibilities are clearly assigned. The strength lies in its solid statistical method and focus on interpersonal skills and individual accountability. However, one part, promotive interaction, had a negative effect on achievement which wasn't fully explained. This connects to Article 5 where online learners lacked interaction and Article 9 which highlights how teacher guidance shapes group dynamic. Okay, next, the title is Motivation and Academic Achievement in Online EFL Classes. This article looks at motivation in online university English classes. It finds that students with high motivation perform better, but motivation drops over time due to isolation and low engagement. The strength is its mixed method approach, using both surveys and interviews. but it doesn't compare with face-to-face classes, so it's hard to be sure the real impact of the online setting. It links to Article 3 on anxiety and Article 4 on collaboration, all showing that motivation needs connection to thrive. Okay, the next is motivational factors in ESL learning. This article explores what motivates Pakistani ESL learners, finding that teachers, parents, and peers all play major roles. It's valuable for showing how social environment influences learning, though the sample is small. It doesn't clearly define motivation types, which limits interpretation. It relates to Article 9 on teacher impact and Article 10 on how culture shapes student motivation. Next title is Gender Differences in Motivation for Learning English. Yeah, as the title, so this article explores how gender affects motivation in learning English. It finds that female students are more intrinsically motivated, while males tend to be more extrinsically driven, studying for grades or recognition. The data is strong, but the results are based on Iranian learners. So yeah, different culture. So cultural factors may limit generalization. It links with Article 1 and 8, showing that personal factors like age, gender, and language level all shape motivation styles. The next is the relationship between English proficiency level and type of motivation. So yeah, this article shows a clear link between language proficiency and motivation type. Students with higher English proficiency tend to be more intrinsically motivated, while beginners rely more on external goals like graders or passing tests. The strength lies in its clear correlation and strong data set. However, the study doesn't offer strategies to help low-level learners build intrinsic motivation. So yeah, it supports Article 1 and age related motivation and connects with Article 7 also on personal factors, showing that who the learner is really influence what drives them. Okay, the title is Teachers' Role in Shaping EFL Learner Motivation. So yeah, this article focuses on how teachers influence motivation, especially through emotional support, clear goals, and feedback. It offers practical ideas teachers can use to keep students motivated. The limitation is that it's context specific to one school in Indonesia. So yeah, it connects with Article 4 on cooperative learning and Article 6 on social influences, reinforcing that teachers are not just knowledge providers but key motivational figures. So yeah, we go to the next article, the 10th article, which is the last article. So the title is Motivation in ESL and EFL Context, a comparative study. The final article compares students in Pakistan, which is ESL, and Saudi Arabia, which is EFL. It finds that Pakistani students are more motivated, driven by real-life needs like communication and jobs. Saudi students show lower motivation despite better resources. The strength is in its cross-cultural insight, though it lacks solution for low motivation environments. And it ties together findings from all previous articles showing how context and purpose shape motivation across settings. Okay, so what we can conclude from all 10 articles. First, motivation is deeply influenced by who the learner is, their age, gender, language level, or cultural background. We saw that intrinsic motivation grows with maturity and skill, while beginners often rely on external rewards. Okay, the second is the learning environment matters a lot. Whether it's group work, teacher feedback, or an online class, the way we structure learning can either support or weaken motivation. The third is emotions like anxiety play a huge role. When students feel stressed, unsupported, or isolated, motivation tends to drop, even if their goals are clear. Finally, these studies show that motivation can be built, not just measured. Teachers, classmates, and institutions all play a role in shaping a learner's mindset and energy. Overall, motivation is not fixed. It's flexible and we can influence it. And we understand how it works. And when we understand how it works, we're better equipped to support learners in meaningful, lasting ways. Thank you for watching this review, and I hope it gave you fresh insight into how motivation can be nurtured and sustained in English language classroom. See you in the next video. Bye bye.